Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched MLP FIM. The episode was It's Hard to Say Anything, and our beloved Big Mac has a bit of an issue, and of course, Scootaloo is the first to notice, and Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom go along with Big Mac to Starlight's old village to meet Sugar Belle, and he's got a crush on Sugar Belle. And of course they reference the first time that they made the love potion with Cheerilee, and they realized that really wasn't love. That was kind of forced love, and they learned their lesson. I thought, thank goodness they learned that, and they know not to mess with such elixirs ever again. Good thing that they have grown quite a bit, but what was so funny is Sweetie Belle was reading fairy tales while they went up, and they were trying everything, and of course Featherbangs and Big Mac, they have this big sing-off, and it's so funny. And I have the same issue with guys. I mean, online I can talk to guys until I'm blue in the face. I have no problem. In real life, yeah. What happens is I become like Big Mac. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I have issues. But I'm thinking that I'll be able to conversate a little bit better now that I'm older and I actually have good topics of conversation. It was an excellent episode, and it was nice to see Starlight's old village and see Sugar Belle again. I thought, oh, yay, a little bit of a kind of recall there. And I had always wondered what was going on in the village, even though it's really not that big of a village, and it's more like a small town. I thought that the song was tremendous, and at first I didn't like Featherbangs. I just thought that he had all these insipid, vapid comments. I thought, ugh, really? Pickup lines? We're going there? Ugh. I mean, I thought, I do not like him. He's just trying to wend his way and use his charm and good looks just to fool them into thinking, yeah, there's something more than what he just offers on the surface. So he seems like a very plastic character, no offense, but later on he reveals the fact that he had issues talking to other ponies. So Cutie Mark Crusaders to the rescue, yay! I thought, well, that's good. And they had an homage to, oh, I forget what movie that is, but the one where the guy holds up the boom box for the girl. I'm thinking it's not Breakfast Club, it's not 16 Candles. I can't remember what movie that is. I know it's a movie from the 80s, but he wants the girl to come back to him, and of course they realize that, well, he doesn't know it. He's completely oblivious to this until the CMC, they barge in, and they look at him, and they say, well, Featherbangs, you're a little too late, because not Sweetie Belle, but Sugar Belle has found her special son pony. He thinks, no, in his head. Poor guy, and he said, well, he had 3 not-so-secret admirers. I thought, dang. But, yeah, they were going to help him out, and I thought, he's actually a redeemable character. He's not so bad. He's got insecurities, so that makes him more relatable, and I like the fact that they did that. And you know, sometimes it's hard for people to go up to other possible romantic partners and say, hey, I noticed that you look really pretty, or for me it would be, you look really nice in that outfit, or that shirt really suits you, it matches your eyes, or I noticed your, what mine would be is, I noticed your smile from a distance and it caught my eye. That would be my thing, if I could say it, but you know, I was really attracted by that. And of course your eyes, of course I always go to the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul, and I've always believed that. Of course that line is from the bard himself, and it couldn't be truer now than it was then. another good episode and more character development with the CMC, and I'm glad that they're doing more character arc with the CMC. Uh, I don't know if they're going to go back to Starlight or not, and I know that there's going to be a My Little Pony movie. Granted, I probably won't see it in the cinema because there are going to be a lot of screaming kids, and I really want to, but I don't want to be the one that's like, oh, you're a Pegasus sister. You're one of those weird people. Yeah, I'm a furry too, but I am a Diet Coke furry. I'm I'm one that's on the sideline, and I think, oh, well, that's interesting. I love the artwork. I would never do a fursona or a fursuit. Yeah, and I'm a Pegasus sister, and also to that regard, but yeah, I know that there are a lot of other people out there. I actually had a friend who was a furry as well, and I didn't hold it against him. He's really cool, really awesome person. He does animation, he does animated movie reviews, and he's I think he's doing quite well for himself, and I was really pleased. I really don't have that much else to say other than revealing that part of me, and I hope I didn't lose subscribers due to that. But I admitted to that. Let's see. I'm not a weird person at all. I do cosplay. I will be cosplaying this June. Actually, no, it's not June. It's July. I'll be cosplaying in July. I won't flake out this time. The last time I did, and I felt like a complete moron about it. So I'm making up for it. But it's gonna be really busy. What I've got going on is just moving everything downstairs. Like I said before, all of my DVDs I'm gonna get rid of. I don't want to get rid of my CDs. If I can find a way to get every single album, wow. I'm really old fashioned, but if I could get every single album that I have on an MP3 player, like an iPod or something, someone give me an iPod for Christmas, please. That's what I really want. I want an iPod for Christmas. I don't really care if I get anything else because I want to help other people rather than getting something for myself. This is stupid. I got more than enough stuff. I had no idea what, you never realize how much you have until you actually want to move into a smaller house that you can actually afford, because once Dad died, I came to the realization that I can't keep up with the mortgage, for one thing, and it's just too big for one person to live in, and a dog and a cat. But yeah, things will work out one way or another. I don't know what I'm going to do about the film and animation thing. I'm not really sure where to look and what to do, but I'm going to be asking some people for their opinion and see what they tell me. Because I tried one time, I've heard a lot of bad things about University of Phoenix. They called me a long time ago, and I don't know how legit they are. I don't want to go into an online class that's not, because I did Lawrence University. They're not legit. I mean, I passed everything with medical terminology and medical billing. I got through all that because it was easy. I did CPT and ICD-9. But I just thought, I really don't want to sit behind a monitor all day. Ugh. Have the essence sucked from me. Don't think so. Pass. But that wasn't too long ago. The most recent thing that I declined upon was insurance. And people are like, yeah, why? And I think I could sell anybody anything. However, I need to have a social life because I haven't had a social life for way too long. And I'm feeling like, the old Pink Floyd song, no one told me when to run, I missed the starting gun. And yeah, I don't think I did. I really don't think I missed the starting gun. I think that I am just beginning to figure out what I'm meant to do with my life. But that's about it. I don't want to ramble on too much because I'll bore you. But anyway, this was a really sensational episode, and I hope to see more in the near future. And I really want to see the MLP film. And I know that's me being a big kid. I like My Little Pony, okay? I mean, I didn't grow up with the old-fashioned stuff. The new stuff, the new show Lauren Faust, when she picked it up, I was kind of dubious at first. Like, I really didn't care. I was more into boy cartoons growing up, which explains a lot. But yeah, I'm a tomboy, but MLP it's a great show, and I love it, and I don't care if I get flamed for being a part of the fandom. I'm not an odd person, but I enjoy it. I love the morals and values that it stands for, and Lauren, I hope she keeps doing her thing, and other shows are trying to learn from it, and it does well, and a lot of people think, oh, it's just to sell product. Well, in their case, not necessarily, because I think that they really drive home a message. And in this case, it was determination and going about getting two people matched in the right way rather than sticking to old-fashioned cliches. And I thought, ooh, how often have we, as romantics and myself, bought into just the old trope, oh, well, this is how it should be done, or this is what the gurus say. What if the gurus are wrong? And you gotta be yourself, be authentic. That's what Dr. Phil says, and I agree with Dr. Phil. But yeah, maybe talk about gurus and be a hypocrite. But I feel like being honest, being true to yourself, and that old Thoreau, be to thine own self be true. I absolutely agree with that. That's Transcendentalism 101, people. But yeah, who would have thought that we would have breached that? That takes me back. Who would have ever imagined that I would have been talking about Transcendentalism today? But anyway, I'm rambling and you're getting bored. So anyway, that was MLP FIM.